This is Joey Black from the Allah Zulu, the AXC, and you're listening to DJ Halloween Snickerdick on Underground Wicked Radio. You can catch us at longliveevil.com. Congratulations, motherfucker! Right before you pull my tits out.
DJ Snickers. DJ Snickers as in your string, or as in the candy bar, or is it sweetest? Okay, DJ Snickers, be quiet. But Underground Wicked Radio in the motherfucking house. Shaggy Too Dope in this bitch. Big shouts to you and everybody listening, fam.
All right, Underground Wicked Radio.
How's it going, Bon Jay?
Shit, going it's going real good, man. I'm gonna give you a drop. I'm gonna give you a drop so you can use it. All you gotta do is sample it. Check it out. This is Violent J, and you're checking out Underground Wicked Radio. 2 Woods, bitch.
What up? This is Token. You're listening to DJ Snickers and on Underground Wicked Radio right now. You can find me everywhere at /Token Hip Hop. That's Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, YouTube, Snapchat. I got the meanest selfies in the game, so get at me, Token Hip Hop. Peace.
Underground Wicked Radio! Shit from the Stag Island! Said, what the fuck is up? Everybody fill their cup. Oh shit, or don't, because it breaks shit. And also, my Snickers, I love them. Man, if I met you, bro, I'd just cuddle and hug you. I'd be like, shit, what's up, Snickers? I start petting you and shit. Like, I miss you. I start crying. Oh, fuck, man. Underground Wicked Radio, what the fuck's up? Everybody wake the fuck up. If you're sleeping, wake up. If you're not, oh man, go to bed. There's your drop, bitch.
And we're alive at Underground Wicked Radio. What'd you think of some of those drops, homie?
Those were dope.
Start right out, man. How did you come up with your name?
Tyson dropping his pants last night. Showing that old brown bunghole.
Oh, that was fucking great, bro. I think that's what...
His ass was dirtier than mine.
That's what crashed the fucking internet too, right there.
Oh my god!
I think that's why Netflix started having a buffering issue.
Yo,
no, I'm still trying to watch the main event. I haven't seen the end of the fight yet because my Netflix is still buffering. So I live in a dumpster. I'm just renting this place out. I stole it, but that's too much information for the radio.
Hell no, it ain't. Nothing.
Hello, America. It's your favorite fucking class clown, RathovGod, the spiritual miracle, fuck your mom shit. Guess what? We're here doing a live interview, doing this for the Wicked Underground. So if you're not tuned in, you're not saying shit in the comments, and fuck off. I'm going to have Mike Tyson come to your house and box with your grandma, or box with your grandfather, or dig up your dead mom and fuck her in the ass and beat her ass too. I mean, not Mike Tyson, Logan Paul, Jake Paul. I don't even know what their fucking names are. I think I've been smoking too much weed.
One of those motherfuckers, huh? So how did you come up with your name, man?
See, I've been rapping and rapping since high school. When I was a pea little clown, I was going to school and motherfuckers were saying yo, 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 and trying to battle it out. And I'd embarrass them in front of their moms, and I'd make them change their tampons in the cafeteria in front of everybody. And they said, damn, that's some unholy shit. And I'm like, no, that's just blood, because I kicked them in the balls when no one was looking. But, anywho, I came up with the name RathovGod because I had some other stupid shit, and I thought it was stupid as fuck, and I just kept it like that. 100, all the way till now.
Fuck yeah, bro. How many interviews have you done? I'm curious.
I want to say, I don't go live or do many interviews, but I've done quite a few. So maybe I'm being a hypocrite. No, I do quite a bit. I used to do my boys at Reckless Radio XYZ. That's my other my Canadian dudes, they play a lot of shit. They play my shit. We had the Godcast going for like 2 years or so, and that's when I was basically telling like these stories that I wrote back when I was in high school, and scared the shit out of motherfuckers, or they just laughed at me. I don't know what they was doing. I don't have cameras installed the way I can see what you're doing just yet, but I will.
I want to cut
everything. Watching all.
I want to cut over to Wrath of God, Last Ride. Tell us about this and the video, because I know you made you do all your own graphics for your videos.
Yeah, pretty much most of them, other than there's probably like 2 videos that's on there that I didn't do. I got lazy and paid someone else. The Last Ride is basically like the animation video. And the whole idea is like I came up with this little series of basically I kill these pedos, and that's in a song. There's another song on there that's animated where I kill the pedos, where I say, does anybody know why or whatever? Tell me why. All these pedophiles, they are left alive. There's that song. But it basically shows like this is the chase part where I'm being chased and pursued by the police and shit. But like I basically did like this 5-part animation shit where it's just showing like me escaping, and ultimately I fall in love with Casey Anthony. We kill some babies and we ride off into the sunset. And it's all on there. But this is before, like, I think this is when I'm running to Florida, and I'm before I meet Casey Anthony. And so, like, basically, I'm trying to make my escape, and I'm killing motherfucking the pigs on the way. And can we say that on here?
Oh, fuck it, hell yeah, why not? YouTube, all maybe right. Not, but Facebook, nah. All right, we're gonna come over to this Wrath of God, Last Ride. We'll be right back. Share this. Anyone watching, get some people up on here.
Share or else.
Babylon. Tony, please on the beat.
After all that, it led to this right here. Getting caught in crossfires, missing heart and shot spine. Doctor said he wouldn't walk if he couldn't be a long time. Cops are looking in the car, found the Glock, I said it's not mine. Motherfucker should've never parked, this is their last ride. I met the patient stop taking his medication. He had a revelation, he's worshiping devil sayings, though he would never say it. Talking to an invisible man like Kevin Bacon. Looking at these missing poses, I remember faces. Getting caught in crossfires, missing heart and shot spine. Doctor said he wouldn't walk if he couldn't be a long time. Cops are looking in the car, found the Glock, I said it's not mine. Motherfucker should've never parked, this is their last ride. Where did the victims go? They skin and bones in a hole. That's a permanent fixture in my home. Dirt's mixed with fingers and toes. My girlfriend thinks that the shit is gross. So much blood squirting, sticks on my clothes.
The murder was written all over his face. It was a dead giveaway.
Getting caught in crossfires, missing heart and shot spine. Doctor said he wouldn't walk if he couldn't be a long time. Cops are looking in the car, found the Glock, I said it's not mine. Motherfucker should've never parked, this is their last ride. My car is full of dead bodies and shell casings. What an arsenal, I could cycle through like Hell's Angels. I know the cops are close, I see police lights from all angles. Trying to be calm, but I'm not able. My knees on got the wrong place, so getting stopped by cops, sirens, hands up on my Glock 9. Knowing all along if I got caught, be gone a long time. The moment that I start driving, they pull up alongside. Unless I get arrested, then I guess this is my last ride. My last ride, I guess this is my last ride. Till my ashes rise, they guess they won't be satisfied. Guess I'd ask goodbye, it's a shootout at the traffic light.
Bro, coming from someone that does graphics like this, that shit's hard.
It's definitely different. I try to do every video like a different design for my character. Like, I make the clown a different form because, wrath comes in all forms. Like, it's God's wrath. It could be wrath of man, wrath of nature. You see a little bird prancing around and a big hawk comes down and scoops the motherfucker up, pucks his eyeballs out, feeds them to the kids, That's all wrath to me. So, like, nothing I rap about is off limits. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I take like a 90s South Park approach where like nobody is safe. Like I rap about fucking midgets, fat people, fucking whatever. Because you know the ugliness of the world is what I like. The cringe, the shit that is deep down, makes you feel uneasy, not pretty to look at, or it stinks, or just fucking it's just a shitty perspective. I try to exploit that by all means and tell a story. Just like, you know, in the song that we just listened to, The Last Ride was basically about getting pulled over with a gun. And then me being such a fucking, you know, psycho, like, oh, this gun's not mine, even though I got a dead body in the passenger seat that I just shot and the gun's sitting on my lap. You know, that's the type of shit that's like, you know, that's rap. You know what I mean? Like me, the other song, you know, I was telling you about is like, basically I'm setting up these pedophiles. You see me with the little digital phone and I'm fucking sending them little text messages. You see their cars pulling up in the driveway and then I come after them. You see all the heads on the wall lined up of all the fucking victims that I brought over. That. So that all basically stemmed, this video stemmed from that. And then but what I did is I took the Quentin Tarantino route. Like the first video that I released was basically shows the end of what happens at the very end. And then I was telling the story kind of backwards. So I kind of went the Pulp Fiction route, way the animation, so I could kind of go back. You know what I mean? But then again, it's like a mind fuck because if you watch them, you're not sure what order they go in. And that's kind of the beauty, you know what I mean? I can't say the fucking word. The vagueness of it all.
There we go.
That's
so
right.
have you collabed with anyone, and is there anyone that you want to collab with on a song?
So a lot of people know that I did have an unofficial collab, part of a contest that a million motherfuckers were a part of with Scum that can be found. And at the time, like, you know, mixing and mastering wasn't there because I was just like, oh fuck, I was trying to enter a contest out of it, you know. So it was like one verse or whatever. I got some work done with Six Side. He's a Cali-based rapper. I do a lot of projects with a lot of hip hop guys. Like I got to plug in with the No Emotion and the Gods. They do a listening party every Sunday. Which, matter of fact, you'll be able to see. Well, my new video's already out, but they haven't seen it yet. I forgot. But anyways, we do a listening party every fucking Sunday. I mean, every Sunday. Sometimes they do it on Saturdays and they fuck me over because I don't expect it. And sometimes I don't have nothing prepared. But usually that's when I drop my latest video. And, you know, these guys are straight up hip hop MCs. They've been rapping for a long time. They got love for the juggalos. They got love for the hardcore. And they're worldwide. You know, they've been doing it for like 3 years. They're always improving their shit. And we do it every Sunday. Basically, we come in, we say what up, and then they play the music, and they just go through the whole list. You can submit shit on Discord. And so I do a lot of shit with like hip hop heads. So like a dream collab would be like Cool G Rap, Rakim, Killer Priest.
Hell yeah.
You know, of course, like ICP and shit like that. But like, to be honest, I was always raised on like more lyrical shit. Like, so like Monstar Light, shout out to him. He's more on my level, like of what I normally listen to, like Kung Fu Vampire, Tech Nine. You know, that's more of the stuff of the level that I like to listen to. Like ICP for me is like my laid back club music when I just want to vibe out to some dark shit. I like most of their dark shit. You know what I mean? Like the Killing Fields, 12. You know, a lot of shit off the Riddle Box. Halloween on Military Street. You know, that type of vibe is what I fuck with ICP. Now, Tilt the World, a couple of their other like more uppity songs, I can't fuck with, you know, because some of the lyrics are just kind of like not there. But you know, some of the other shit, the more dark, like Prom Queen, I love that shit. You know, I like when they tell a story, or like that song, like on from what was it, fucking Flip the Rat. You know, when Jay was doing the whole In the Sky song, telling about shooting the angels out the sky, or whatever. Or there was another one. Maybe I got the album wrong. Don't quote me on that. I'm just smoking a lot of weed and I can't remember everything. But then, you know, they have a couple of songs. Like every album, they got some gems. You know what I mean? Like they always kept me coming back ever since high school. You know what I mean? So like fucking, even that one fucking, man, they got a lot of shit that kind of like influenced my style. But like, I used to fuck with Necro a lot, but you know, I'm sure everybody knows the story. I don't have to get into not a story personally. I don't have no bad blood with the motherfucker, but you know, everybody knows Necro. I don't have to say much about that. Yep. But he was one of my big influences growing up. A lot of hip hop heads. So like, you know, anybody from Wu-Tang. But like, I'm not one of those people that's gonna go out there and buy a verse or anything. And I don't do a lot of collabs because one reason, a lot of motherfuckers nowadays are not very professional. Like I try to send them stems, they let the fucking link get expired and shit, and they ask me a month or two later, yo, can you resend that? And it's like, motherfucker, like that's taking time out of my day. So like that's why I started charging for collabs and shit like that. Like, you know, if you want to work with most people that, you know, unless I know you personally, you want to work with me, you're gonna have to invest a little bit of money so I know you're serious. You know what I mean? So
I hear that.
You know, but that's only because I want motherfuckers who are serious about my time and their time. You know what I mean? So I figured that if they're putting a little coin in behind it, then, you know, maybe they'll take it seriously. You know what I mean? But like I see a lot of artists, they will do like albums and no shade on them, you know what I mean? And they'll get hella dope collabs. Like they'll get some of the dopest guys out there right now, you know, and hella respect for that. But like I'm not trying to make a mixtape. I'm trying to make a Wrath of God body of work. So like I'm trying to get my own foot in the door. So like I don't want to be known as like fucking somebody who's just like riding in because of these collabs that I get with other people. You know, like I like to work with other people. I like to vibe. I like to fucking build off of ideas and shit. But you know, at the end of the day, like I want to be recognized for what I did. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to carve my own path with everything I do. That's why like, you know, my art is like purposely done the way it is. Just like South Park was purposely done kind of fucked up and simple. You know, I want to just get the point across. That way I can get away with explicit gore and YouTube can't ban it. You know what I mean? So like that
YouTube, man. It's hard to put some shit on YouTube. I hear that.
Yeah. It definitely give me some difficulties.
Let's play Wrath of God on the Loose. Tell us about this one.
So that's basically, I want to say, on the Loose. I want to say that's the black video, right? Pretty much it's all black.
Yep.
Background. Yep.
Oh. Yeah, on the Loose.
So yeah, I want to say that's when basically, actually that's a more recent one. That's coming off the upcoming album, Burnt Bibles of Babylon, Volume 2, and that's basically like a follow up to the whole series of videos I was telling you about basically me fucking catching my victims, murdering a bunch of pedos, escaping out of the mental asylum, going on the run from the cops, and meeting Casey Anthony. This kind of like sums up all the in between, behind the scenes shit that you didn't see, all the murders and basically like fucking how detailed, you know, how real shit got when the animated pixelated Wrath of God was going on his fucking rampage, and basically everyone's kind of like partying in the background. So it's kind of like I try to make it more like a animated traditional rap video to a sense, but still like keep the whole Wrath of God vibe and kind of match with the pre-existing story, but kind of be like almost like B-roll footage, you know what I mean? Of like all the murders and shit, like a montage of all the shit that I was doing, and that's why like, you know, all these cops and everybody's looking for me, and all these heads got on my wall and da 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 da. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man, and much respect for taking time even to do animation. It could take forever. I hate artists that are using AI and just throwing pictures together. I could see a song here and there, but there's certain people that take it to every fucking video is AI, and it's just it's laziness. We'll just say that. We'll be right back after this.
I'm always against low effort content, especially if it derives from or it detracts from what real artists are doing, you know, because anything that anybody posts is going to be competing with your algorithm, you know what I mean? So
yes,
like when you post garbage, like it's basically shooting other people in the foot. So I mean, I have used AI on one video on like years ago, but I basically took like a bunch of AI pictures and I altered them a few different ways, and I made them move, made animation,
That's different.
Around, and then I made the AI. I had AI backgrounds made for me, but then I juxtaposed everything and then had them interacting with each other, so it looked like a chase was going on. You know what I mean? But
still doing the work, though. You're still doing the work. All right, we'll be right back after this.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So,
on the Loose, Wrath of God.
One of my victims One of my victims, one of my victims, one of my victims, one of my victims, they escaped. They don't happen twice. Cocaine in my hash, brain is smashed in the stew. No one's safe where they're at. Maniac on the loose. Every vein I abuse, they collapse when I shoot. Blood stains on my mask, it ain't half as white. One of my victims, they escaped, but it won't happen twice. One of my victims, one of my victims. I will put you in an arm bar till I rip your arm off. I can't afford a coffin, I will put you in the arm wall. The odds are you are unarmed. I got an entourage of armed guards. Say I'm not a boss, I'm yelling orders like an army sergeant. I am Allah God. Shoot up security, then I bodyguard. Paint your bloody brains on the wall, I got a gun drawn. At the start of dawn, once again I hear the voices in my head. I'm like, fuck, come on. I once knew a smart broad. She died when I chained her to my bed. Now I got left vicious dumb blonde. Rabbit run, run rabbit. Yeah, we are having fun, we ain't done having until I come in. Down someone with a javelin. Then I must grab my gun and my sunglasses like I was Samuel L. Jackson. Cause I will grease you like John Travolta while I catch you in your mom's Corolla. And after that, I will have to act like I don't know what the hell happened. Thought I dug myself from out of this hole, but I fell back. Can you tell me why? Everything's starting to feel like AI. They said it's starting to get real, but they lie. Okay, fine. I know I'm wanted for hate crimes all across the state lines, but fuck it, the body parts, they taste fine. One of my victims, one of my victims, one of my victims. One of my victims, one of my victims, they escaped, but they all happened twice. Cocaine in my hash, brain is smashed in the stew. No one's safe where they're at. Maniac on the loose. Every vein I abuse, they collapse when I shoot. Blood stains through my mask, it ain't half as white. One of my victims, they escaped, but it all happened twice. One of my victims, one of my victims. Cut his tongue, cut his eyes, cut a motherfucker's stomach wide, then I serve it with some crushed ice. So many homicides and other crimes, I will never see the outside till I'm 175. I got my nooses hung high. Sometimes I jump inside, I wonder why it becomes untied. I'm unsigned, but I'm done trying. Middle fingers up in the sky, flipping all the labels off at one time. All my loved ones have died. It's not that I'm unkind, I just love killing just to unwind. I got your lungs on the side, plus your spine is combined to make a lovely blood brine. When bitches try to run, they always come crawling back, cause I keep a chain on their leg with a ball attached. She used to have another leg, but now it's not intact. Ain't shit sweet, skinny crackhead bitch. She ate in weeks cause I called her fat. Or maybe it was a ball and gag. Whole family's asleep, you get murdered and kidnapped during your kid's nap. You heard about whiplash? I take your head and then I turn that shit back till it looks like a surgical mishap. Perfectly mismatched. One of my victims, they escaped, but it won't happen twice. One of my victims, one of my victims,
Right. The Empress will hear all about this.
Hell yeah, man. The graphics. The time it takes to do that stuff. How long does it take you to do one of these videos? Probably a couple weeks or more.
Honestly, maybe 2 days.
Oh shit.
Less than. Yeah.
I'm using the wrong program. Mine takes forever.
Yeah.
Once I get everything drawn up and I get all my backgrounds, it flies. Like,
hell yeah.
It flies. The longest part is just drawing everything.
So
I just want to say one thing. I want to shout out Helgen666. Make sure anyone watching follow him. He's the one who produced the last song. And then Tony Please from E24 Graphic Design. He's done one of my videos for me called Vibrance of Violence. And he does kind of like my style, like kind of like very abstract and kind of like crudely drawn, but he's got his own flavor to it. And he definitely like uses a lot of pop culture references. He's dope too. He also makes music. But I wanted to shout those guys out because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have those songs because I'm no longer. I used to make beats a long time ago, but not anymore. Sometimes I'll add certain things, like I'll do all the sampling and shit. Like I'll pick out the quotes from the movies and I'll throw those in, and sometimes chop them up and add them in on whatever I think sounds right. Sometimes I'll add like an additional sound to the beat or something like that to kind of give it like a Wu-Tang feel. You know what I mean? Like RZA produced it, give it something subtle, or like a little subtle tone pitch or something like that. But I don't make beats anymore. So those guys, they do all the legwork. I just think it's stupid shit and put it down and record it. So I want to make sure those guys.
So this part of the interview, I like to get do a video reaction. Yes, I mean,
No.
we probably get banned.
No.
It's like no. I like to do a video reaction.
I don't know if I shit my pants last night or not. So might not be good for y'all. You might smell it through the wire.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna play artist I had on 3 years ago. She goes by Della Bond, and we're gonna have you do a video reaction to Cannibal Summer. This one popped into my head, seeing all your graphics and stuff, and I want your honest review of the song and the video when we're come back from this. We'll be right back.
Go. I like that. Like guns violent. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh.
So, what's your review, man? What'd you think?
Well, I want to say, like that gentleman in the video, that was very well executed. The visuals, the way the storytelling unfolded, you know, the way she was showing the fuck boy in the Slipknot shirt rolling up, looking all stupid and with that goofy look on his face like he's about to blow a load in her butthole and fucking cut his head off. Praying mantis shit. I fuck with it. Not only that, but I could hear the bars. You know, she said something like with cannibal mechanical scheme. The way she did the flow switch on the second verse, I fuck with it. You know what I mean? I like her style, and the video was on point. So I respect anybody who actually puts time and invests effort in what they're saying. You know, if they actually take the words and the syllables and they combine them together, and they actually put, you know, they don't do like hatchet, mask it, you know, casket. I mean, they actually expand on that, and I can hear that in her flow and delivery. So I definitely fuck with it. I think she's going places if she's still fucking getting down. So
Oh yeah.
What was your name again?
Delval Bond.
Delval Bond?
Yeah, I'll drop you the link later so you can check out more.
What's up? Shout out to her. She's fucking well on her way.
She's killing it. So if you could do a cipher with 3 horrorcore artists, let's see how many horrorcore artists you know, who would it be?
I want to say the guys from Super Fun Time.
Hell yeah.
Famous Fun Time famous, Whipstick and fucking the other guy, 8 Eyes. Fucking probably Insane Poetry. Scum, of course.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Donnie Menace is a beast.
Yep.
Cody Manson. Any of those guys really fucking. I mean, I do a cipher with anyone. I don't really have like any, you know, any like particular choice. You know, I want somebody who's gonna fucking keep it entertaining and not choke up, obviously, and hopefully I don't do it either because I ate a bunch of bones or something. But you know, it happens to you when you practice cannibalism and witchcraft. But that's aside from the fact.
Did you ever listen to SKR back in the day when they were around?
I haven't heard much of them.
Oh shit. Satanic, Razakel, Tapeworm.
Oh yeah. I'm not familiar with all the names from back in the days. I know Razakel, fucking she's doing that.
She entertained.
Twisted Insane and stuff. I fuck with her.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually signed my boy Sappy Corpse from Australia.
Oh no shit.
I would do a cipher with Shrunken Head Entertainment people, you know what I mean? Fucking I fuck with all of them. They're all very talented. Fucking HB the Grizzly, she's fucking outstanding, fucking live and recording, you know, Lilith, Simple, they're all very fucking talented.
Interviewed both of them.
Yeah. So, you know, I know
Lilith killed it on stage, bro. I've seen her live a couple times. Blew my mind.
Yeah, they're incredible.
So what does your family think of the music you make? Are they supporting you?
At first, no. Everybody thought it was weird and shit. And of course, I didn't always do the clown shit. Funny story, like when I first got into it, like I decided to do it just to fuck around because I didn't have my own business at the time. I was like doing like construction and shit, and I was actually how I made enough money to afford some fancy equipment to be able to make music. So, but I wanted to keep it like, you know, I never thought I was going to get famous or anything like that, but there's always that chance. And, you know, I wanted to be able to go out in public and not get fucked with, you know what I mean? I know with fame comes a lot of fucking fucked up motherfuckers and a lot of haters that will try to take you down. I've experienced it firsthand. I've even had rappers like Talib Kweli come at me. And he's like a time hip hop fucking pioneer from back like when I was in high school. I was listening to him most depth, you know. So fucking, and then one day he's on social media like calling everybody a Nazi. He came at me. Then he made a post about me putting this pretty face on a picture, tagging Violent J and ICP and everybody, calling all juggalos racist.
Oh
and,
hell no!
Podcast and a couple other people interviewed me over that, and let's just say. Talib Kweli is no longer on Instagram anymore. I won't say it's from me specifically, but you know, when you call millions of people Nazi every day without no way to back it up, like eventually that's gonna bite you in the ass no matter who you is.
Yeah,
so,
that's
Crazy.
And a nutshell and a kick in the nut bag. That's what that was. So
fuck, bro. Well, I'm gonna put you on the spot. It's time to do a radio drop. Have you shout out? This is Wrath the God. You're listening to DJ Snickers, DJ Stars on Underground Wicked Radio, and then say whatever the fuck you want to say. Go for it.
Whoop whoop, motherfuckers! This is Wrath of God. I'm here with Underground Wicked Radio, DJ Snickers, DJ Stars, and your favorite class clown, the hideous but prettiest motherfucker of all, whether in the Juggalo or hardcore community. Make sure you check me out. Spotify, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Instagram, any platform except for TikTok, because we don't sell our souls to Chinese governments or nothing like that. Just kidding. But I'm not on TikTok unless it's somebody else put me there that is stolen content. So anywho, make sure you check us out. Make sure you follow these motherfuckers. If you're one of my people and you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that dial, check out all the content, check me out, and check yourself for lumps on your balls or your breasts, because cancer is a motherfucker.
Perfect. I didn't even ask you to do your links. I forgot and put them in there. Hell yeah, man. I want to go to another song, one I listened to earlier. We are going to cut over to, let's see, I got her pulled up right here. Oh, now I can't say it. Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
Your weed's rubbing off on me.
Oh, whatever. No such thing.
Christ.
Mine is going through the speaker.
Yeah. Bro, since I've got older, I don't smoke anymore. She does, but I don't know. It's just not for me anymore.
Yeah, I used to snort it, but, you know. Leaves are too big. I couldn't get it fine enough, so I started doing other drugs and smoking my weed.
Oh, yeah. We'll be right back after this. Blasphemy. Still can't say it.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy. What the
Just
fuck
stop.
is going on?
Just stop.
Yeah, let's just stop. Let's play the song. We'll be right back.
Help me.
Yep. That's what I'm blaming it on.
Oh, no, don't do it, Ralph! No! No! Oh! Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. I think I pissed my pants. Oh, what the fuck? Am I dead? Someone get fired for that. Ah, there I am. Right.
And interpreted it as a divine sign from God and a criticism of people for not believing or condemning these signs. I'm not.
Don't dare mistake him as a bozo. That clown's a killer, he has no soul. Your neck in my scissors like a chokehold. Roll call, yeah, here we go, y'all. Went to bed with Lorena Bobbitt, then I woke up with no balls in my scrotum, but my dick is so small. She maybe chopped it, and then she tossed it on the road out in Grove Hall. I'm waking up with sex dolls, waiting on my ex to call. Every time I take a shit, I'm stinking up the next stall. Breaking shit like a swinging hit with a wrecking ball. She was babysitting, now that lady's missing the pheasant ball.
But men are lying, this is the God, he may have already dropped. Oh, imagine that being the wrath of God. Just shit's blasting and shit everywhere. He just comes riding in. He's got a big long beard, and he's just like,
oh, yo, fucking hate these bitches, and these bitches that hate me too. I rape pursue.
Just kidding. That's blasphemous.
I scraped the room, cutting Mary's pussy up with razor wound. Look what Satan made me do.
Just kidding. That's blasphemous.
Since I'm passionate, didn't believe in Christ, but I was passionate. That's why I rap like this.
That's blasphemous.
But immaculate. I'm not the average prick, but the cactus patch with the massive thick battle axe that is strapped to it. They said that I asked for it. It's payback for my sacrilege. I wish I had some kids.
Just kidding. That's blasphemous.
But if I had a boy, he'd be a son of a gun. Every motherfucker runs whenever his pops comes. But if I had a daughter, she'd be just like a father. By the time she hit 5, she already shot a shotgun. She was daddy's little angel until she turned it on me. Shot me dead. Now no one wants to adopt her. Roll call, yeah, here we go, y'all. Went to bed with Lorena Bobbitt, then I woke up with no balls in my scrotum, but my dick is so small. She maybe chopped it, and then she tossed it on the road out in Grove Hall. I'm waking up with sex dolls, waiting on my ex to call. Every time I take a shit, I'm stinking up the next stall. Breaking shit like a swinging hit with a wrecking ball. She was babysitting, now that lady's missing the pheasant ball.
God's style. Pretty cool. The devil such signs me and God alone knows. We still are, unfortunately, so ungrateful that we despise such high signs and miracles from God. The God-fearing...
I hang Lucifer high to a crucifix tie. Put him next to Jesus on the cross, cut him loose and they fight. The loser dies, I got a new noose to tie. Suicide, I'm taking you and I like I wrote a nuke to the sky. Making all the nuns turn les, they fucking before marriage. All my sins inherited, travel back in time, make Mary miscarriage. My friends embarrassed, capital crime, cause I've been a terrorist. Sawing off your legs and thighs, then I'm running errands. Alright, I'm heading out. I don't go outside because my manic depression, my antidepressants got me so anorexic. When I step in the sunlight, I am 10 a second. At any second, my gun might be manifesting. Run that back one more time for that bitch. Ride around with a trunk full of heads, but no one understands it. Not even my juggalo friends. They're like, man, you can't be serious. All the skin is damaged, acidic slime mixed with contaminants. All my friends are manic, but they're in my mind because I'm schizophrenic. Politicians panic cause I didn't die when the missile landed. The Martian conquers the planet, keep in mind this is his 6th planet. The monster, he's been banished, but he sits and hide, he didn't vanish.
As a divine sign from God.
Oh yeah, man. A lot of art going into these videos.
Film that intimate moment, but you know when I can explain that. You know when snakes like shed their skin. You know how like snakes like shed their skin and shit.
Yep. So you were shedding your.
Us demon clowns, we shed our whole physical form sometimes, and that sometimes that includes like you got to kill the physical form, eat the body, the ghost or the demons come out. The demon eats the body, and then he's reborn again. Then he buries the remains, and then that's how demons shed their skin.
Oh yeah, man. So
that's why that happened.
now,
I know who filmed Fired.
You and all of Zuli Lou need to do a video together, bro, and a song.
I'm down.
That would be dope. I could see a kick-ass music video with that. Oh,
yeah, I'm trying to get like going for like the less animation around the next few songs, more just like a lot of After Effects, a lot of like traditional rap shit. I've been watching like a lot of people may not know the people I'm gonna name, but I listen to a lot of like New York drill shit too. Like I listen to a lot of variety, you know what I mean? So like I've been paying attention to like Slimecito, fucking Diora, and the way their videos are. The shit is fucking, it's straight up gangster fucking trap, fucking hustler music. You know what I mean? But it's like fucking. That's kind of what I grew up with because I'm from I think you had Token. I don't know if it was the same Token I'm thinking of. The one from Massachusetts.
Yep.
From Salem. Yeah, I'm from Boston, so we're from the same area. I just moved out to the Midwest for a while, but I'm originally from where Benzino, the one who battled Eminem. I'm from the same block he's from, like Four Corners. I'm on Lyndhurst, so I'm like literally like maybe 10-minute walk away from where he was out fucking doing his shit back when it was Made Men and all that shit. You know what I mean? So fucking I grew up fucking right in the middle of the hood in Boston. You know what I mean? So I was the only clown in my school.
Hell, man, you didn't hear of Juggalos where I'm from. I've been a Juggalo for years. I paint all my fucking Hatchman on my cars. People are like, what the fuck is that? Don't worry about it. That's what I tell them.
Yeah. See, I traveled like when I was in Boston. I first heard of ICP back when I was in high school. I think either Beverly Kills or Riddle Box. I don't know which one I heard first. And back then, like, you had to listen to like straight hip hop. If it wasn't like Necro, if it wasn't like Talib Kweli, if it wasn't like fucking, MF Doom or something, then people would laugh at you. So you couldn't tell people you was listening to 666 Mafia or ICP. But one of my buddies, he was always in school, this guy from Africa, and he was listening to 3 6 Mafia, and he'd act like he was trolling it. But then I'd be like, yo, look, I borrowed the CD. He let me borrow it, and that was can't remember the fucking CD. I think it was the Up in Smoke one or whatever the fuck it's called. When they had when I say weak ass, you say bitch, weak ass bitch, weak ass bitch. That shit. Like I used to freestyle over people's beats and shit like while they're rapping on it because that's how desperate I was. We didn't have fucking Napster. We had Napster, but we didn't like it just came out. You know what I mean? But back then, like you had to get an instrumental CD if you wanted instrumentals. You couldn't just fucking go on the internet, find shit and burn it. Or you had to make them yourself. You know what I mean? So fucking I'd be rapping all over that shit. I'd be like, yo, these beats are fucking dark and shit. My little cousin, she actually got me into ICP because she was listening to them. And, back then that was like an immortal sin. Like, that's back when Howard Stern was inviting them on. The guys were threatening to kick their ass and showing up at the studios. I was all that shit. So like, but I slowly was getting into it and that dark vibe that they had. Like I said, the Killing Fields, when they're basically talking about like fucking, I've been thinking, all I do is sit in my house and only pray to die, but my house has been on fire since like 85. Like, that I was like, oh, that's what I like. The prom queen shit. I was telling the story. I was gonna fucking take the bitch home, make mom and dad proud. Like that was that sadistic cemetery girl. That was the shit. It was like, okay, I fuck with that. When they were telling stories about hell and shit like that, it was like, okay, that's the shit I fuck with. Like chicken hunting stuff was all right. I want to be a ninja. I like, I fuck with that. And I'm known for not liking Twisted much. Like, I know they're slightly more lyrical, but I don't hate them, and I don't have any bias in the whole split up or whatever. To me, when Twisted and like Anybody Killer and fucking Blaze and all them came out, I couldn't tell the difference between ICP and fucking the rest of them when they were rapping. Like I literally, like sometimes I'd be listening, I couldn't tell when Jamie was rapping. I couldn't fucking tell the difference. Like they kind of had like the same cadence sometimes. And to me, like a lot of them felt like clones, and a lot of them wasn't like rapping top tier level. Like sometimes Big Hito would go off, but like it was like shit. Like I said, back in those days, you couldn't tell people like, yo, I listen to ICP because they're like, oh, why you listen to that shit? You simple minded fucking. Fucking Cat in the Hat rapper. You couldn't tell people that just because the lyrical prowess wasn't like respected like that. You know what I mean? Like they wasn't doing like the verbal gymnastics that like Kung Fu Vampire is doing. You know what I mean? Granted, like Jay does go off, like on the Shining album, that fucking song, the Dead song, when he's like ice picks, chainsaws, razor blades, like that fucking shit was dope. Like he sprung on that, and then like that there was that recent song he did from Bloody Sunday, like fucking when I forget what it's called though, because I've kind of been out of the loop. Like I kind of tune in every once in a while. Like I said, ICP and them always bring me back, but I'm looking for like that dark vibe, like the opening track that Jay did on the Bloody Sunday album when it had the little wolf sample and shit. I think Devereaux did the beat. That shit was fire. Like that's the shit I like. You know what I mean? So,
hell yeah.
I think I'm rambling.
Oh, you're good. This is your interview, man. I love when artists actually sit there and talk like this. So,
like, you know, of course, Eminem was always like, you know, a big influence and shit. So, like, but I never took sides. Like I said, when the whole beef went down, like I just never took sides with it. But you know, like G-Mo Ski, he's another one I fuck with. He definitely goes hard on the bars. You know what I mean? So I always tell people like I've had beefs with plenty of people. You know, I've had beefs with famous motherfuckers, and then people trying to get famous who never get there and fucking wannabe clowns. You know what I mean? I won't say their names. R.I.P. Fucking head on the wall. But
so have you ever what is the most fucked up comment you've got from a hater, and how did you go about dealing with that?
So recently I had a fucking huge ass troll who basically stalked me for like 10 fucking months.
Damn.
Called me a pedo and shit. Going on everybody's fucking social media saying I was a pedo, and if they disagreed with him, he would call them a pedo too. But and what I did is I compiled a bunch of information. I even found out stuff about him, you know, because I do have connections and shit. But I learned that, you know, where there's internet set up nowadays, a lot of people are out to troll and keep you on these platforms and keep you upset and arguing. And there's actually people in other countries that get paid to fucking do this shit just to keep people responding. Like, it doesn't matter. They just got to make you respond, good or bad. As long as you're responding and you're getting, but the thing is, what gets people responding is anger. So if you say something that someone has to fucking refute, you know, who wants to be called a fucking pedo with no evidence? You know, of course you're going to be like, especially when you know, a lot of these motherfuckers, well, you know, I question them because they fucking run and hide when people say shit like that. But if you got nothing to hide, you're gonna stand out there and be like, you're not gonna call me that shit.
Yep.
Like, straight up. I got receipts. I can show you this. I've done jail time for this and that. I could bring up all my paperwork. You won't find no shit like that. There ain't nobody out there saying no weird shit. Like, you know, put the money where your mouth is. Just like what Talib Kweli was doing the Nazi thing. Like, all right, prove that shit. I got a video on my shit called Make Mama Proud, that I animated. It's kind of where it's basically like this fucking, it's basically hell. It's got a bunch of KKK members fucking hanging in the background. Donald Trump at one point, he's in the jail cell. I fucking slap him with my intestinal dick that I ripped out of my gut. You know, and it's all kinds of crazy shit going on. There's like a white alternative radio, white power fucking sign that pops up in the middle of the video, and I come up with a gas can, my little animated clown burns it down. You know what I mean? Like fucking, you know, like, dude, how you fucking gonna say that shit? Like, I wouldn't say like I'm a fucking like diehard juggler like a lot of people, like, you know what I mean? Like fucking, I know my shit. I've been around. I always like go back, like I said, go back to that shit. But also like I'm a hip hopper at the end of the day. Like, you know, I'm more about the craft, about what you're saying, how you're saying it, and if you're clever about putting it together. But fucking yeah, that's pretty much the craziest shit that someone's ever said. And basically, like, once I found out, like, people's actually getting paid for doing this shit, paid just to keep you on these platforms and argue with them. Just like if you go on a fucking you talk about the boxing match, someone will say something completely out of left field just to get you to argue with them. And that motherfucker could be making 3 cents per post. Every time you fucking comment, they're getting 3 cents. Now to us that ain't shit, but to them that's like feeding their goats and feeding their fucking cows and shit. Because they live in some fucking country where like 4 cents can get milk and fucking rice and bread, you know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna feed somebody who's calling me a pedo, and the only way to fucking stop it is, and I don't block people, like, but I realize like this dude is a nobody. Like, he's probably some fucking sorry dude who's just fucking out in some third world country and fucking, or he could be rich and he's got nothing better to do. So why give him my time? You know what I mean? So from here on out, I made a fucking thinking to myself, like, unless if it's another artist who is somewhat known, who has a following, talking shit, I'm never gonna regard him again. Now, I did have another artist. I won't say his name. I will say that his old name it rhymes with smelly undies. Okay. Now, when I first he was on the scum contest with me. You know what I mean? And fucking, I tried to give him props, whatever, and say, you know, good luck, whatever. He wasn't having it. I guess he didn't take me seriously at the time because I was doing some fucking goofy shit, but I was just trying to see what was what at the time. Nothing like personal against anybody. Like the videos, the content I'm making was fucking kind of dumb, or whatever, because I was just fucking goofing off. But you know, he always had like a bone to pick, and he kind of like we had a falling out in the DMs. It got pretty ugly, but it never went public. And I'm a firm believer. As long as you don't say nothing about me in public, like you can tell me I suck, you fucking tell me fucking you're gonna burn my house down, whatever the fuck you want to say in my DMs, like it's all good. You know what I mean? Or whatever you want to say in a diss track. I don't give a fuck about that. But like once you say something in public, like not in a diss track. If you keep it in DMs, sorry, I fucking lost. I meant to say, if you keep it in the DMs, like shit's in private, and you can talk all the shit you want to me, you can say whatever. You know what I mean? I'll be like, all right, whatever. You know, kiss my ass, fucking. I'll clown you and shit. But the minute you say something out in public, then that's when I'm like, okay, you're gonna get the fucking. You're either gonna say you're sorry or you're gonna get the treatment, and the treatment usually results in several things. You get publicly humiliated through posts, memes that I create. I'll find your photos. Best thing to do if you're another artist and you want to beef with me, block me, hide your fucking photos. I'll come for them shits. And I'll put fucking dicks and dildos going in your face and that.
Sounds like me.
All kinds of shit. You know? And I'll show that shit to your fucking grandma. I'm just kidding about that. I won't harass nobody's family or nothing like that. I'll let nobody catch you straight. But I'll put it to them to see if they follow your music. Unlike my family who don't. But, you know, to answer your question, like once I started getting a little more popular, to go back to that, my family did start coming around. Like at first, like nobody believed in me and shit, and I wasn't always doing the clown mask shit. And I actually had a guy, one of my weed guys, you know, from the hood in Boston. I showed him a video of me doing my little clown skit and rapping in my mask. And it wasn't like this. It was the old one that when you pull up my YouTube, I still have the mouth, but I decided to modify it because I didn't want to be like, I saw other people rapping in masks, and I'm like, dude, how do they know if he's lip syncing or not? And these two words, like that looks boring. Like people gotta be able to see my mouth, and when I perform in real life, I gotta fucking be able to breathe. So I did this design and was like, this is it. Then I made that my trademark, put it on everything, every meme and every fucking thing. And but it was actually one of my drug dealers who told me, dude, keep doing that. And he was straight up thug, you know what I mean? Like, so have somebody like, yo, that's kind of dope. Keep doing it like that. And I showed him like more and more shit as I was progressing. And he kept saying, you know, to hear people like that say it. At first, my family was like, I don't fuck with that. You know what I mean? That's some weird shit. But my brother, he listens to Hobson and stuff like that. And it's like, how the fuck you not listen to me? You rapping, you know, I'm fucking lyrical on that level. Like, you know, he's like, yeah, but the whole clown shit. But now, like, they started to see, like, you know, the growth and the time and effort I put in my shit and how seriously I take it. Now people started coming around and you know what I mean? And we've had like family members pass away, and I've stepped away from the clown and stepped away to make songs for other occasions that nobody will ever hear. You know what I'm saying? That was addressed to the family. So, you know.
Now, Ken K hooked you up with the interview. Have you heard of them? Their music, Sick Trinity, the group?
I know I'd probably clicked on a link or two from them because I try to, like, when I see artists like in my feed like that I don't know, I try to check out everybody, especially if they engage with me in posts and shit like that. Like when I first came out, I was bad about like cold spamming people with my links and shit. Like, oh, look what I made, and fucking didn't know it was trash at the time. But who doesn't do that? Like, you know what I mean? But I've always, you know, I always try to leave a personal message though. I never would like. I have a pet peeve about people sending me a fucking link with a message that they wrote to everybody and clicking favorites and da 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 da. Like if I spam you a link and I write you a message, no one else got that fucking message. You know what I mean? I wrote that message just for you. If I wrote a joke in my thing or I wrote you a special little summary, no one else got that shit. You know, I'm not a copy and paste motherfucker. Like I try to do everything for my phone security. But I know I heard like a song or two from Kincaid.
Would you care if I played their Halloween cipher with all their artists on it?
I definitely more, you know what I mean? Because, I got to expand the horizons.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm their official radio station, Sinister Minded Music. This will give you an idea of their squad, the Sinister Squad. We'll be right back after this.
Woo-woo.
Woo-woo. Sick Trinity Official Radio. Sinister Minded Music Official Radio.
It's the 2024 Halloween Sinister Cypher, brought to you by Sinister Minded Music, featuring Easy 606, Kid Cade, Real Talk, Reno the Crow, Kid Julie, Wicked Motherfucking Ways. Let's get it. Pinto on the beat, so I had to chop him up. I'm getting tired of you bitch-faced, silly-ass punks talking like you double jaws, bitch, as they come. Pull a machete at the sheet and rip a hole in your gut, pussy what? I thought a little bitch said something. Reno out the cut, leave these bitches dead running. 6 collar sluts had these bitches head hunting. King K carve them up, got a trunk of dead pumpkins. That's real talk, man, we over the bullshit. Bitches talk shit and we ready to pull clips. Fuck your whole clique, take notes as I school shit. We call ourselves spies, but y'all the ones that look foolish. Dog, what the fuck? Who the fuck are these goofballs? Talking out their ass, make a booth for the booth calls. Y'all some fucking lames, get the fuck out of school's halls. We tired of the game, so pussy motherfucker all y'all.
Fuck what you thinking? Talk about me like I'm not from the streets, like I won't blaze heat. Yes again, motherfucker, I'm a certified beast. Michael Myers in these streets with your knife in your sleep. This is what you get, playing victim like a drama queen. Have your whole family waking up to a murder scene. Narrow tape stretched out dead on the right. This will be the only time your ass goes viral. Loose lips sink shit. You sounded like a snitch, boy. Obsolete ass rappers crying like a bitch, boy. Claim to be a brother, but you lied to me. Once you cross that line, bitch, you tied to me. The word you spoke, you could never retract. So when you see me in the flesh, beware of a maniac. Like Harvey did, I'll let you choose your fate. I flip the coin, but you already two-faced.
Where I'm from, they got the ice like the cooler. I'm on my Cali, she can switch this Draco off the roller. I take the teeth out your mouth like I'm Jacob the Jeweler. Get 10 paces with me, best believe hands up, I'm a doula. Extended stick side pocket, you would think I'm a puller. Headshot, chest, I gotta remove the medulla. And your mama said you probably should have just been a schooler. And the devil said get him, so we left him in trouble. So fuck you, you bitch, and fuck your clique. I get real silly with these hillbillies talking they shit. Just because you fucking your sister, it doesn't make you a hit. A bunch of Walter White smokers hopping on those dicks. I got time today, so I can get to the drama. This cheap will put you in a unit, have you dealing with trauma. Now take your bitch ass on and go and deal with your mama. You want smoke with me? Better be about calm.
Vomit and auspicious, so vicious, it's like the exorcist. Demonic, diabolic, so twisted, then you infected quick. They say they gon' kill me. Put my hand on my pistol grip. Bodies come up missing, ain't no trace of no evidence. You will see true evil when I show up at your residence. Psychopathic intentions, I think I need my medicine. About to fucking snap off, I'm back up on my shit again. Middle finger to their face. Fuck you, I hope they listening. They feel this, that real shit. I kill shit, no witness. They fuck around, they find out who the fuck I really is. I came up, was raised up, straight up, relentless. Talking all that shit, but they don't really know one step to this. You don't fucking like me, then delete me off your friends list. All you fucking pussies, I can't believe that he said this. I told him not to push me, but they didn't get the message. I said shit, I meant it, it's fuck you, don't forget it. Did it by ourselves, we didn't need y'all's help. Walk a mile in my shoes, I done been through hell. You couldn't do what I did with the cards I was dealt. Never trust another bitch since I was locked in a cell. I'm calling out shots, bitch, I'm calling out all y'all. Run your fucking mouth, bitch, I'm knocking out all y'all. Everything I spit raw, split y'all with a chainsaw. Happy Halloween, kids, welcome to my grave.
Figure it better be well, I'm your inspector. You had to be kidding me, thinking they ready to see me, I'ma check ya. The 1 to the 7, the 1 to the 7, the Mega 11, make all sucker to the pressure. Bang, catch ya, up with ya, disrespect ya. Me and a couple of grown fresh out of Halloween. Know what I mean? Looking around your corner, such a forgetting green. Trick or treat, let my heat, give me something to take. I just want your stash in the bag, you know, so for free. It's into my man land with his misery. Ain't no trapping rubber band, man, you an entity. Flexing, we summing them up, be eating them up like dressing. Stepping, ripping when nobody's support, it's never no question. We be get a run about, will it be hitting the flesh of my enemy, taking the action wherever we begin the trouble to see, it's never complacent. But hold on, son, the game is just begun. But baby, we keeping them out the deck, and better to have some fun.
Kid Jewel, I'm a certified spot
taker. I ride for my brothers, fuck a click, hop and cloud chaser. I'm in my own lane, I ain't got no time to give a hater. I'm going major, put a label to get to the paper. People don't like me, but they still watch my pages. Get your throat slit twice, once for each your faces. I can never be fake, but y'all seem to embrace it. Y'all can go to hell, get gang raped by Satan in cages. From Arkansas to Ohio, we shut it down. People know my inner circle, I hang around some killer clowns. People really fear the glow when we pull up to your town. The whole team really bout it. Fuck around and find out. Sinister minded, I just joined it with the wicked team. Tricky promoters on a mission to kill the music scene. I put drums in caskets, I've been on the killing spree. Hollow tips and magazines, my Ruger got a laser beam.
There you have it, folks.
So what'd you think, homie? Sinister Minded Music roster.
Everybody had a solid verse. I like the video. Fucking, I want to say that the first dude, he definitely ripped it. The head hunting dead pumpkin and shit like that was that was hard. And the Andy Milonakis looking guy at the end, the kid.
Oh no, that's awesome. Where the hell's Kid Drool? Easy 606 is in chat now. They got a joke about calling him that.
Yeah, he rashed too, but everybody did the thing. Everyone had like a solid verse. The delivery was on point. You know, on my level, you know, that first guy definitely, when it comes to like on the lyrics that I'm into, like everyone had like their touches, but that dude, he definitely came in solid with it. Like he set that shit off, you know. So
hell yeah.
And I think I know what video evidence it was used for that.
Oh yeah. So let's get into a couple more questions before we hop off here. Where would you want to see your music in the next 5 years?
I want to say it's a good. I want to say just basically. I want to start doing like more content. You know, I want to maybe do. Of course, I want to keep the music growing. I got physical CDs out right now for the first Burnt Bibles of Babylon, the EP. I think it's like maybe 8 tracks or something. Got some bangers on it that got a variety of people produced it. So of course I want to make sure that, you know, we get more new CDs coming in stock. I got the next album coming, which is the volume 2 of the Burning Bibles of Babylon. So I want to make sure that I just keep all the supplies out there. I want to see, you know, we got the merch and the t-shirts going, and you know, 5 years I just want to be doing more shows and basically have everything available when people want it, you know, and maybe think about doing Twitch or something like that, because like a lot of people told me that, you know, my reactions and shit like that, you know, do more like different content, you know what I mean, as far as trying to get out there. I think a lot of people think that they can see certain things going far. Like if I started doing Twitch and shit, there's, you know, there's potential.
Bro, there is, honestly. Twitch has, I've never been on there because I can't figure out how to set it up to do interviews. You can't have 2 people. I don't know if StreamYard allows through Twitch. I got to check that out. They might be able to do it that way. So is there any questions we haven't asked you on the interview that you want to talk about?
Well, I change my underwear every 5 days, maybe. For muscles. There's that one. My last hooker, I fried her up. It was pretty good. Her pimp's still looking for the $5 I owe him. If he's watching, you can kiss my clown ass. You ain't getting shit, dirty pimp.
Oh shit. So any shout outs you want to do before we hop off on me?
Yeah, once again, I want to shout out everybody at Reckless Radio XYZ. They are, you know, my family people. Funhouse Productions, which is my little collective. All the staff and everybody that's on Funhouse Productions. They've been rocking with me for going on like 4 years now.
Oh, yeah.
Been very dedicated. We've had people come in and out here and there because of creative differences, but you have that when you're grinding. And I just want to shout out anybody out there who's watching. I want to thank everybody who's fucking with the movement, and just basically want to shout out the underground, because without y'all, none of us would be shit. You know, a lot of people have said the underground is dying, but Not if we can help it.
No, it's not. Hell yeah. All right, man. We're going to hop off here. This is Underground Wicked Radio, Sinister Mighty Music official. Make sure you go check out Sick Trinity.
That's right.
Whoop.
Hop off this dick. With my camera. There you go. There's a big nasty finger.
There it is.